So this week, Jessica was out, and it was a painful eviction. So let's talk about Josh's HOH, and he has Elena, Raven, and Jessica on the block. Okay, so in the beginning of the episode, he's saying, I don't want to evict Jessica. Elena is my target, which I thought was really smart, because eventually, if you don't start breaking up these couples, they're going to come back to get you, Josh, just for your own game. So that would have been a smart move, because when people start breaking up, I really do think you're going to find yourself on the outside. So I thought, well, hey, he's playing game here. Good. Go to Jessica and see if you guys can strike up some kind of deal. Because he was thinking Elena is untrustworthy. And he's right. She will flip-flop in the blink of an eye like this. Just that quick. Okay, so he goes to Jessica and with the best intentions, but he must need some kind of communication class. Like, he went in really offensive. He said, Jessica, she was like, what do you want? I don't want to talk to you. Of course she's not going to want to talk to you, Josh. You just nominated her and been a total dick to her all season. So why would she want to talk to you? You know, you should have went in like, you know, I'm sorry for my behavior or something like this. Something to lower her defenses. But you did it. You got defensive because she got defensive. It was really sad to watch. He was like, she's like, I don't want to talk to you, Josh. That's your problem. You know how to separate game from real life. It was insane. Like, Josh, like, I'm trying to like you, but you're making it very hard. I mean, what the hell? So that went wrong. In the meantime, we have another player on the rise. So I've been saying this entire season, everyone's just handing over their game to Paul. Like, here, Paul, we really want you to win. What more can we do to help you win? Like, no one's playing game. And I said, the only person that might be playing game is the old man, Kevin. Well, he finally revealed himself today. He is really playing game here. And playing a smart game, I might add. He's laying under the radar. He's not making any enemies. He's whispering in everybody's ear, and he's playing the trust me game. You know, hey, I'm always here if you need me. That's what he's playing. That's a smart game, Josh. Josh needs to take some notes, but he's too busy running his mouth to figure out what's really going on here. Kevin is the only true threat to Paul in this game. Now, I like both of them. I really do. But Kevin might be playing a smarter game, because I'm wondering how long are these idiots are going to just hand Paul the game and keep doing what he says to do. Like, where are your brains, people? Like, they're not thinking for themselves. So it would be a great game if Paul can, if Kevin can just slide under the radar, create a new secret alliance, and then before Paul knows what's hit him, he's got some true competition. That would be great television for me. But this, everyone's just handing Paul the game, it's not so great television. So Kevin goes to Jessica first, dressed like an old 70s mobster. You know, the hair slicked back. Like, I don't know why he even reminds me of, like, Lucky Luciano or something like he just looks like an old mobster to me. So he goes to Jessica and he says, listen, you know, most likely you're going to go home. You love a person with honesty, but maybe we could work with Cody. You know, it would be me, Alex, Jason, and Paul. And, you know, we can keep him safe for 4 to 5 weeks. This is what he tells Jessica to relay the news. See, isn't that mobster style? Like, you don't go talk to him yourself. You relay the message. Next, they'll be leaving secret notes in the bathroom on the commode. I mean, he just reminds me of a mobster. I like him, though. So Jessica presents the idea to Cody. Cody does not like the idea because he hates Paul. Like, Cody and Paul are the only competitions in my book in the house. But, of course, Cody's on the lower end of the stick because he doesn't have an alliance. Not one damn person. I mean, damn. I was hoping Jessica Cody could pull it off, but that's not to be. So she goes to Cody with the proposal, and Cody says, I'll tell them yes, but I absolutely have no alliance, no allegiance to any of them, especially Paul. Like, he just doesn't like Paul, and he doesn't pretend to like him. I mean, when he says the name Paul, do you see his mouth kind of twitches? Paul. He can't stand Paul. Then Kevin goes to Jason and Paul and Alex and tells them about the proposal. None of them like it. But with the exception of Paul, he really hates the plan, because he knows him and Cody will never ever be friends. I mean, can someone just be born like natural enemies? Can you just be born like as soon as you learn how to talk, like when he was a toddler, like, I hate Paul? It feels that way. So I felt like a real plan was going to be formed here. Kevin was really working on warming everyone up, and he had a good idea. He was saying, because if Cody wins HOH, he's coming after us. Well, of course, and that's a real possibility. Cody is chiseled, okay? He's still got his Marine body. It's a high chance that he could win, especially in a physical activity. So he was warming everybody up. But who ruined the plan? That damn Josh. Josh has every intention on talking to Jessica again, but Jessica's not in the mood. So she's in the kitchen and she makes a snarky comment. He said something about drought, and she said, Josh, I don't even think you know how to spell drought. And walks out. You know, it was longer than that, but that's the gist of it. So he's out and back in the sun with the other goons, and he says, you know, she really pissed me off. So he hightails it back in the house, and he says, Jessica, I might not know how to spell drought, but you don't know how to spell evicted. She says, today's not the day, Josh. They go back and forth. They end up getting into it again. Cody jumps in it, leave my girl alone. It was insane. But the best part of this argument for me was Cody called Josh fat. Now, the boy is fat. I mean, he looks like he likes a Twinkie or two. I mean, no offense. You know, you shouldn't really start trouble if you can't dish it out or take it. You shouldn't really start trouble. But he did. So I think fat really got to him, because, you know, the other guys in the house, they're kind of chiseled. Like, look at Cody. He's like an example of chisels. There's Mark. You know, the other guys in the house really work out. Josh, not so much. He has a tendency to be on the heftier side. So she calls him fat, and they're yelling at each other. They're going back and forth. What made me laugh is Josh went upstairs to the HOH room and he started crying. Now, listen, when you start trouble and you throw a low ball out and someone returns it, you can't cry. There's no crying in baseball. Remember Tom Hanks said that. There's no crying in Big Brother. Josh, what are you doing? You made yourself look like an idiot, a complete idiot. So he went in the HOH room, had a nervous breakdown. I can't take it. You know, she made me mad. Oh, Josh is back. He goes and grabs the pots and pans again and starts with da 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 da. How immature. Listen, Josh, something is really wrong with you. Number one is you forgot you're on Big Brother, okay? Big Brother is, just like you told Jessica, should never be personal. It should be game. You let someone ruin your game because they think you're compulsive overweight. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I mean, but you blew up your spot. You blew up your game, because I guarantee you, Josh, when the numbers start dwindling, Paul is not taking you with him. It's Alex he'll take. Hell, he'll even take Kevin at this point. You're not going with him because you're too explosive. So you just blew up your own game. It would have been a nice secret alliance that you guys could have had going, because it's time to start jumping ship. Not the way Elena's doing, but really creating another true alliance and really start working with people that are down to work with you. But you blew it up. You blew it up. So, you know, you start your dun 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 dun, dun again. This makes Cody mad, so he starts yelling at you. Kevin sees all the commotion that's going on, and guess what? That plan is over too, because Cody's bringing too much attention to himself. So, it was a hard week to watch and didn't fall in my favor. And now that Jessica's out, I really don't see Cody surviving much longer in this game. While he has the physical attributes to win, he lacks self-control and, above all, his social game. He doesn't have one. Like, he does not know how to be social. Like, if he doesn't like you, he can't try to talk to you anyway. This is an emotional player. So, Cody, you're almost as emotional as Josh, but Josh is emotionally obnoxious. But, you're two emotional players. You're never going to win this game, you guys. So, the new player to look out for, old man gangster Kevin. I mean, he might give Paul a run for his money. And I'm hoping somebody steps up to the plate. Like, damn, can somebody else stop Paul? Like, people are just handing over their game to Paul. If Kevin doesn't step up, Paul, congratulations, you just won $500,000. And you deserve it by being that good of a player. But we'll see what happens next episode. So thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.